Hello and welcome to my first YouTube video. My name is Amelie and I also run a small business called Ami Handmade. There I upcycle old quilts that I thrift into jackets, bags, makeup pouches, and other things. So if you're interested in that at all, you should check out my website, amihandmade.com. Otherwise, I recently got into knitting and I kind of wanted to document some of my knitting progress. I decided to knit the Freja top by Matilda Knits. I think it's this super cute, beginner-friendly project. And I found some super cute inspiration pics, and this pink one is what made me decide to do it. I actually didn't love the one that I saw Matilda post. But then looking on Pinterest and seeing what other people made is what made me decide to make this one. So I actually haven't knit any garments before yet, so this is kind of a first time around type of thing. And I'm really hoping it turns out okay, but I have hope. First knitting project was the sailor slippers, and I had no idea what I was doing, but they turned out pretty cute. Unfortunately, I felted them a little bit too much, so they're a little too small for me, and I have more leftover yarn, so I kind of want to make some that are actually my size, but I think they're so cute, and I think if I can make these, I can definitely make this top. And looking at the pattern, it doesn't seem too complicated. It's basically just like two rectangles and then you separate it and then you join it back again. Okay, so for the yarn, I'm using the Rowan felted tweed, which is 50% wool, 25% alpaca, and 25% viscose. I don't really know why I chose this yarn. I just went to my local yarn store and didn't really have a plan. And then I was just looking around and someone there recommended this yarn. So hopefully it's good and we'll be fine for this top. And I did already do my gauge swatch and it feels pretty nice and I love the color. I also love like the little specks of blue and black and white in it. Now that my swatch is done, I think we should just get started on the top. Okay, so this is the current state of my project so far. I have about 19 centimeters done so far, and in the pattern it said should have 29 centimeters, so about 10 more, or I'm also gonna try it on and see, because in her pictures it looks like hers is super long and I don't know if I want mine quite as long as hers, but I'm also almost done with my first ball of yarn, and I really like the feel of this yarn. I like how soft it was after I blocked the gauge swatch too, so I'm hoping it'll be that soft also. I started this project and I was working with the yarn. I thought I was allergic to it or something because I just kept getting such itchy eyes and I was sneezing all the time, and then I was like looking through Reddit threads to see if anyone else has had the same issue. But I also have really bad springtime allergies, so I think it's actually that, because lately I haven't had as many issues with it as when I started. And also people are saying with this, I mean, there is like a lot of little like pieces that come off, so I think maybe I was just getting that up my nose too or something. But yeah, next I'm just gonna do a try on to see if I like the length so far and if I want to lengthen it anymore. Okay, so here is a little progress update on my Freja top. I think I'm at like 27 centimeters and I want to do for sure at least 29 because it's supposed to actually, wait a minute. I need to try it on. I think I have been putting it off because I'm lazy with putting the stitches on hold, because this is obviously way too tight of an opening to actually try it on. But I made lots of progress this week. This past weekend I was in the Olympic Peninsula, so there was a lot of driving and I I got to do a lot of knitting when I was there. Okay, let me put these stitches on hold and then I'll come back and see if it's long enough. Okay, so this is where it's currently at. I feel like I think I'm supposed to separate the two panels once it gets to like armpit length. I think I want the top to hit more like here. So probably like a few more rounds before I can do it. But I think it fits pretty well so far. I mean, it's not too tight, not too loose, I would say. But I'll do a few more rounds and then I'll separate them. So the update on the top is that I finished it. I love how it turned out. I still need to block it and that's what I'm gonna do now, but I think it turned out perfectly. Like, I was worried this edge wouldn't be as stretchy as the rest of it, but it is, and I'll try it on to see what it looks like pre-blocking. Okay, so this is what it looks like pre-blocking. I just want to try to get it a little bit longer, otherwise I think the fit is really good and I love the color of it. So I don't actually have any wool wash or anything for the blocking, but I looked up on Google and it said you can either use hair conditioner or a little bit of soap. So I think I'm gonna try using some conditioner because it is a little bit itchy, and I remember thinking that before I did my gauge swatch, and then after I washed my gauge swatch with just water, like nothing else, it became a lot softer. So I'm hoping that with the conditioner and just the blocking, it'll make it a little bit softer. Okay, here is the finished top post block. I think it blocked out super nicely and I am obsessed with the finished product. I think that it fits absolutely perfect. It's not like super skin tight, but I think it has a nice little drape to it. The only thing I would say, because it has no shaping and I did knit a medium, maybe like there is some bunching like back here, but I think it looks fine. My only complaint would be my choice of yarn. It is a little bit itchy, unfortunately, and it is very warm. I would definitely knit this top again in a different yarn. Like I said in the beginning, I just didn't really know what I was looking for or picking, and I was just kind of stressed out at the yarn store because I didn't know what to get or know anything really about yarn. But now I feel like I know a little bit more and know this is not a good summer top yarn. But overall, I think for being my first knit garment, it came out super well and I love it. And thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this, or follow my Instagram, ami.handmade, if you'd like to see any of my sewing creations that I sell. And I'm also going to be posting more knitting content there too. Okay, bye!